Nah, sekarang langsung aja kita ngobrol ya Nadia
dengan
ya.
Manajernya
dengan
ya.
manajernya
Mbak
ini
Melissa
Mbak
Miller.
Melissa. Hi, how are you?
Melissa.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Thank you for having us. It's a beautiful day, and how is it going?
It's going great. We just started winterizing. It's starting to get cold, almost at the frost temperature. So we've been winterizing, planting cover crop, all that kind of cold weather stuff.
Tell us the concept of Common Good City Farm. I mean, why are you here in the middle of Washington, D.C.?
Sure. So we've been here about 7 years. This used to be an old elementary school. We're on what was the baseball field now. We were asked to come here by the community because this was essentially a non-safe space that they wanted to convert. And our mission really helped out with that because this is a food desert, meaning there's no local supermarket where someone can get fresh produce within a mile and a half. So we came in this spot hoping to provide the surrounding neighborhoods with affordable fresh produce.
Food desert is a new terminology. I mean,
Yes.
how is that possible in this day and age that there is a desert of food?
That's such a good question.
You know.
Yeah, it's actually happening in a lot of places and cities where gentrification hasn't really happened yet, where you have areas that may be low income, low socioeconomic status, where businesses don't want to come in, supermarkets don't want to come in because there's not a lot of money in the neighborhood. So then you get these neighborhoods that are a mile from the nearest supermarket, and the freshest produce they can get is a banana at a 7-Eleven or a corner store.
Wow.
So tell us about the activity on the farm. I mean, what are your programs? What do you do?
Sure, we have a lot of programming here. We have a CSA, Community Supported Agriculture, which is on a sliding scale. So someone can pay a full price for it, which is around $400 for the full 18 to 20 weeks. They get 10 pounds of produce a week, or they can pay $10 a week if they're income qualifying, or they can come and just work for their share if they're income qualifying. We also have a Green Tomorrows program where people who are also income qualifying can come and work. They'll work for about an hour, 2 hours. They get between 10 and 12 pounds of food. We have an after-school program that's open to the neighborhood kids. They can come and we'll do a lesson with them, we'll make a snack, we'll send them home with produce. They don't need to sign up or anything, they kind of just recruit them from the playground and stuff like that. We have youth interns, youth volunteers, we have volunteer groups that come and help run and work on the farm, whether it be a business or a school. We also have our summer youth program where we take between 8 and 12 high school students. So they come, we pay them, and they learn how to urban farm, and we take local trips to other farms and other nonprofits that have the same missions.
Our audience in Indonesia is interested to know what kind of herbs you have in this garden of yours.
No, yeah, that's a great question. We actually have a nice lady whose name is Trish who comes and she does an herb apprenticeship where they come once a month, and she actually teaches the medicinal purposes of the herbs as well as them in food and in culinary purposes. But we have echinacea, lavender, rosemary, we have mint, basil, oregano, all that kind of herbs used for medicinal and food purposes, but she actually probably would know more about that than I do.
Wow. Maybe you should add serai, which is lemongrass.
Serai?
Serai.
Should I just serai?
Serai,
Okay.
yes. Ginger, what about ginger?
Ginger, that would be something awesome that we could do. We haven't planted that yet, but ginger would be good.
Yeah.
But winter is approaching, so how would they stand the weather? It's getting colder, right?
Oh, yeah. So we're an urban farm. We're also an educational farm, so we do a bunch of different things to keep the plants growing even when it's cold out. We would love to grow into December. We actually just extended our CSA so we can provide people with food into December. But we use things as cold frames, but we use recycled windows, things that would be thrown out that now we can use for our purposes. Floating row covers. Actually, on top of our compost bed, we just did a raised bed. So the compost, we dug it a foot in and we'll heat the soil. And then the plants will grow a little bit longer, so the soil temperature is a little bit hotter, and then we'll put a cover over it. But different innovative things like that, so we can also teach people at the same time.
Wow. Looks like it's really exciting here, and Good City Farm is really becoming a part of the neighborhood. Good luck, Melissa. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nah, itulah kita ngobrol-ngobrol dengan manajer Common Good City Farm, Melissa Miller.
Iya, ternyata menarik sekali ya, Nat ya, bahwa mereka tuh bertahan sampai mau musim dingin dingin seperti ini masih bisa menyediakan
kerja keras itu
buat komunitas di sini.
Dan sepertinya di Indonesia juga sudah mulai ya ada tren urban farming ini
betul di kota-kota besar di Indonesia itu udah mulai ya sedikit di sana sedikit di sini menghijaukan perkotaan.
Nah dulur kita masih ada cerita menarik nih tapi
kita istirahat dulu anginnya kayaknya makin kencang.
Aduh kemana-mana jangan kemana-mana, setelah pesan-pesan berikut ini kita akan kembali.